What is going on YouTube? What is going on collectors? Welcome to another episode of Comic Card Checklist, and for this episode it's just gonna be an unpacking or unboxing of this random promo lot for certain card sets, and I am gonna use scissors to excuse me, to cut this open, and hopefully I don't damage the cards. Let me make sure they're all at the other side first before I make a incision. Hopefully the padding is wide enough that I don't damage any cards, and hopefully that was enough, and I could open this up with my bare hands. There, I think I got an opening, so I think I might be safe. And it looks like it's cardboard underneath, so I might be able to cut this without cutting or damaging any of the promos inside. And I thought I had it, but I guess this thing is pretty strong. So let me cut this way. This thing is proving more problematic than I thought it would. Come on, I just want my promo stuff already. And I don't think I'm making much progress. Alright, I think I could grab it from here, so maybe? I guess I have to cut the other side too. Alright. Man. Haven't had this much problems opening things up. Alright, I think I finally got it. And this is pretty much it. Let's see what we got. So the main reason I purchased this is because of the cards in the front. So if you guys are not familiar, these are from the Wizard magazine, and pretty much this only comes in the retailer version of the magazine, and they are inserted in the middle of the magazine, and then you sort of have to cut them out. So but yeah, I've been looking for some of these cards for a while, and I haven't completed like the whole set. I do have most of the series 1, 2, 3, and 4 for this card set. I also have the gold slabs, also in series 1, 2, 3, and 4, but I only have a few. I think I have 2 magazines that have this inserts, and I also have maybe like 2 or 3 that are like these, which are uncut from the magazine. So yeah, pretty much the main reason I purchased this was for these cards for the Wizard. So this one is a series 1, and of course it's Wildcats. Number 7. Then we have another one from this series, and this card is Wetworks number 8 by Wills Portacio or Portacios. Then this one, I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's not a hollow foil, or it's not foil in any way. It looks like it's a It looks like it's just a normal card. No foiling effect on any, I think. Well, this might have the I can't tell, but I guess it doesn't have the reflective thing on it, so it's just like plain white. And this is like one of the, I think, series 3. And then we have a Wizard Young Blood. And this one is number 0. And of course, they're all cut from the Wizard magazine. More from the first series. And this one is Spawn, number 1. It does have a ding in it, but it's okay. I wonder if there's different artwork for the wizard on each one of them. It looks like they're all different so far, except maybe for these two. It looks exactly the same. And then this one, the wizard is like looking back. Then our final one is the Cyber Force. And then this is number 6. From the looks of it, the card is, I think, a little bit longer than a regular card. Let me see. So we have a regular card here. I guess it's just a little bit oversized, not too much. But yeah, I pretty much purchased them for this 6 uncuts here from the Wizard magazine. And I'm not sure how many are there that are these type. They're pretty rare. They don't come out often, so maybe when someone's just getting rid of their collection. But of course, 1995 Marvel Metal. Probably one of the more popular sets. If you didn't know, this just got remade into the Avengers Metal. One of the subset is literally the same exact styling as these metal cards. Pretty beat up though, pretty dirty also. So then we have the one of my favorite Marvel masterpieces. This was from 1995. It had 4 different artists, and of course here it showcases all Wolverine, but from different artists, which is Dave DeVries, Nelson, Dimitri Patelis, and Peter Scanlon. So I don't know whose art is whose, but I think the objective was to showcase one of each artist iteration of Wolverine. Not sure what this sample is for, but it looks like it's for Joe's apartment. I've actually never seen this card set, so I guess there's a MTV series or a movie that's about Joe's apartment. Yeah, never seen it. Then we have Flair Ultra Real Monsters, Nickelodeon. Another set I do not collect, but I guess this is the first time I'm seeing the promo for them. From the looks of it, if you guys know the Flair Ultra MTV animation card set, I do have that. There's also the Fox Kids Flair Ultra Fox Kids card set. I own that also. And maybe the MTV Beavis and Butthead. Probably those are the closest card sets that I could relate to the Flair Ultra Real Monsters. So those came out in 1994. So this is probably around the same time. 1994. Oh, this is newer, 1995. But it definitely has that 1994 styling to it. Then we have FPG presents Joe Jusko, one of my favorite artists. Of course, this one is uh, I guess like Tarzan and Jane art, but yeah, I'm more familiar with his 1992 Marvel Masterpieces set, and not so much as the FPG card sets. Um, but I guess this is the Joe Jusko's Edgar Rice Burroughs collection. Not really familiar with it, and I don't really collect this kind of set, but you know. Speaking of the Fox Kids network, this is the card set I was talking about, and of course, this is the promo for that set. And you do have a subset for X-Men as well as Spider-Man, but the other subsets for it are the Tick, Eek the Cat, and I think Bobby's World. So that should be like all of the Fox Kids network card set. Yeah, I guess it says it right there. Starring the Tick, Spider-Man, X-Men, Extravaganza, and Bobby's World. Then another one of my favorite card sets is the 1995 Flair Ultra X-Men, and of course there's two versions of this, and it looks like this one is the perforated one. I do have multiple versions where there's no perforations in the left corner, but I do have the no perforation, the perforation like this, the one where it's still intact with the perforation. So you have like this thing that you could bend, and then it hasn't been bent yet. And I also have one that has like a white border around the top and the side. So, and I think it just depends on which magazine you get it from, because some are like the ones that are not perforated are probably just inserts in magazine that's uh, covered in plastic, while this ones that are perforated are inserts inside the magazine. So, and like I said, depending on the insert, like this one, it's non-perforated, so this was probably just included in a magazine, and it was outside the magazine, just wrapped in plastic so that you don't it doesn't separate from the magazine. But another one of the biggest card sets I have is the 1994 Marvel Universe. And yeah, this was one of the newer cards when I started collecting. Literally the from 1990 late 1992 to early 1995 is like the biggest time I started collecting when I was younger. And of course I stopped for like until recently in 2018, and my collection now up to today is a lot larger. So um but yeah, this is the probably the most familiar one of the most familiar card sets out there. Then we have Marvel Masterpieces 1994 by the two brothers Hildebrandt, Greg and Tim Hildebrandt. So this was actually the first set where I started to try to collect the parallel set. And of course, the parallel for this was the gold facsimile autograph cards, which just has either whichever brother did the card. And yeah, that was my first attempt at collecting a complete set for that, which, if you guys didn't know, is extremely hard back then. It's a lot easier nowadays because of eBay, and we could just trade and stuff. But back then, if you only built out of purchasing like packs, it's pretty much like it takes so much money to complete one set. And yeah, I think the autographed facsimile cards were one every pack, so times 140, you could only imagine how many packs that was. And I think this was also semi expensive back then, maybe like $2 per pack already. I don't really remember, but there was a five and dime store near my house. And when I say near, it was like a maybe like 10 blocks. It probably takes like 10-15 minute walk, but when you're a kid back then, it's not that far to walk, but we're spoiled today. Um, then we have this Flair Ultra Spider-Man Premier Edition 1995. And of course, this is probably one of the more famous Spider-Man card set. And this has like the pretty awesome chase set where there's like a masterpieces, there's suspended it's not suspended animation, but I think it's like web foil or something. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, and then you had like a chromium one. It probably says it in the back. It's hard to just remember all the card sets that I have because I probably have, I don't know, I want to say over 500 card sets at least, even just for Marvel. But we got the chromium, the clear chrome. Oh, that's what it was called. The clear chrome and the hollow blast, and then the gold foil signature, which was another card set that you collect. Um, yeah, I don't think I got the Spider-Man before. It was mostly Marvel Universe and Masterpieces, but the five and dime didn't sell this one, so I got a late start on that one. And then I guess our final piece is this master print, which I'm pretty sure is it's it's a promo card, one of the bigger promo cards. It's I forgot the exact size, but it's it's for the 1994 Spider-Man set, and this is the master print, Spider-Man versus Venom by Mark Bagley. If you don't recognize the card in the 1994 set, um, I think the 1994 is the one where there's like nine card subsets that you could combine. This was one of the card that was combinable, and I think it was on the bottom right. And yeah, it was a whole 9 page thing. So it's one of the card. If you don't recognize the art, that's the set you should be able to see it from. Yeah, but anyway, that's all I have for this episode. Just reminiscing on these promos, because these promos were like throwaway back then. Like nobody ever thought of keeping them because promos wasn't a big thing back then. But now it's I feel like promos are needed as part of the collection. So, but anyway, that is it for this episode. And as always, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.